Hello viewers, my name is Takun Dumen. Welcome to another episode of Success Blueprint, where we'll be talking of formulas, where we'll be talking to strategize, where we'll be talking of the direction that's going to lead you to your destination. Today, I'm super excited. One of the guru when it comes to nutrition is from NutriCorp. She's the co-founder of the NutriCorp, where you're dealing of all the nutrients that we need to understand in agribusiness. So without waste much of your time, let me introduce you to my guest. Welcome, Francis. You can greet our viewers.
Thank you so much, Taco. Thank you so much, viewers, for taking the time to join us today. We hope you get some nuggets that you can take back into your farming businesses, and they'll help you grow profitably and sustainably.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Today you're going to learn because I like you are a female force. It's good that you are a female force, that you are doing what a man is doing. If you take a look at the demographic, you'd see a male that are men that are doing your business, that are doing agriculture, that are doing farming. But no, every business is designed to a man. So I'm loving. I hope other females that are out there are going to learn from you, that you are a giant, that they will tell us more about what you are doing. So today's episode, we're going to talk about the roles of nutrition in agribusiness. Maybe you can tell us what is really nutrition, the definition of nutrition.
All right, I'm going to not give you the textbook version of nutrition.
Yes, the one from the NutriCorp version.
The one easy to understand. Nutrition is just how you nurture your crop.
All right.
I guess it comes in the new part of it.
All
so when we talk nutrition, people often just think it's the fertilizer aspect that you add to your crops. But there are other things that you need to take into consideration, like your water, the state of your soil,
yes,
the temperature. Those things are very important and form a whole rounded view of nutrition. We cannot just talk nutrition without talking water. Can't talk nutrition without talking soil health.
yes.
So when you think of nutrition, it's not just what you add, it's just how you nurture your crop. That is what nutrition is.
Wonderful. And truly speaking, me and my other viewers that are there, we want to think that nutrition is about fertilizer. That's what you think, that I've been thinking over years that I've been growing up. I learned a little of that one. Thank you so much. So you are articulated a lot of things. So maybe you need to tell us more about nutrition. How can a farmer can put the nutrition level that is really needed by a certain crop. You'd see good chinotisiyanisa nevari kuzoita 10-20 tons per hectare, nevari kuita 10 tons, nevari kuita 5 tons. It's because of nutrition. So tinozoona sei kuti ndinge ndichindoisa nutrients akadai depending nesoil yangu. How can you see that?
Chekutanga vanhu makawanda ndoziva kuti munoda kutiza iyi, but testing your soil is the only way you can know kuti chii chiri kunyatsodiwa. Hapana way yekuti ukakatarira nemaziso ungazive. You can make an educated guess uchitarirawo hako zviri kukura kuti zviri kuratidzika kunge zvakaita sei usati warima, uswa, mawidzi anenge aripo. Even ivhu racho unogona kuribata wotarirawo kuti mune upenyu here muivhu imomo, mune tunhu turi kufamba here. That's a sign yekuti pamwe mune manutrients akakwana. But the only way yekuti unyatsoziva is to test your soil.
Alright. So that's the first step. Inini 10 hectares dzangu dzandinadzo. Ndotofunga kuti ungonzwa kuti rima 727 sandakatotorima izvezvi ndokwanisa kuita 20 tons kana kuti 10 tons.
Aiwa, une matoskipa. And munofunga kuti chinhu chakawanda. I think it's vanhu vakawanda vanongofunga kuti $30 yesoil testing. Mari yakawandisa. But $30 iyo inogona kutokuseva. Kunze kwekuti utenge 600 kgs the wakutenga 200 kgs the wangobhadhara $30.
Alright.
You see? And you also get your 20 tons at the same time. Wadzikisa ma-cost ako ekuisa ma-nutrients.
Wonderful, wonderful. I'm learning, I'm ticking. I wish I was having my book with the ticker and I'm hoping after this recording, I don't try to pass because it was one. Alright, so moving on to the discussion, I heard someone last week was saying, chinotisiyanisa kuti tiwane ngoro rakawanda. It's about the nutrition. Vanhu vazhinji vasa nutrition yakawanda. Nutrition ikawanda inobadaidza zvirwere zvakafanana nezvimbuyu zvakasiyana. If you are growing your tomatoes, you're talking of tuta, you're talking of red spider mites. Those pests, they come because of nutrition. Inenge ichitera nitrogen content. What's your take on that one?
Yes, I agree 100%. As a tomato farmer as well, I've seen with the tuta, mites, those who know can say tomato and fruit chikuda chifruit chacho chiri nice and healthy.
Yes.
Affected with things like tutor, and you cannot sell your fruit.
Alright.
Nitrogen in a place yayo, and this could decide nitrogen, but no patrons will get a bag with tango testa bravo. Could we say nitrogen yagakwan? Also, type of nitrogen yatinoisa. Most farmers at a personalized nutrition plan, which is what you need per farm. No situation is the same. Personalized doesn't mean good teacher. It means chatara with immunity, your resources, and then we design something for you based on that. How healthy is your soil? How best we can get you so ndo zvaunofana kunga semurimi kuti aiwa neighbor wanga akushandisa company C but inini ndiyo here yanofana kunge ndichishandisa panapa. Is it the one inodiwa nemacrops aya andiri kuisa? Ivhu rangu riri healthy enough here kuti ndikaedha compound seed hapana zvimwe zvinoitika zvinokanganisa zvirimwa zvangu. So ndo zvatofanwa kunga sevarimi.
Wonderful. You know, ndafunga imwe nyaya yekuitika nowadays. Uzoti kudhara tikaenda kumusha tainonzi isa fertilizer yepasi yewhite isa inenge bepa rewhite but now nokuti akusiyana tane mablends tane high C akusanganisa zvakasiyana haisisiri yewhite yepasi yanenge neyellow inenge nered inenge yasanganisa zvakasiyana. So maybe what advice can you give to our farmers before vasati vatenga vanotenga kupi? Because tine vanhu vatiri kuona vari kutenga vari kutengesa pamawhatsapp, tine vanhu vanenge vachiti tinoita tokudhilivharira vanoramba kuuye kuofisi kwavo. Those guys they say ndiri pakati, you can come and buy. Ndokuigira pawe. So what's your take? Is it okay, or maybe as a nutritionist you need to? What advice or what can you educate our viewers about to how to select the best fertilizer?
Alright, so first as a farmer we are supposed to be very vigilant. For no reason. So I also am with NutriCrop, we're an organic fertilizer and biostimulant distributor. And I always tell my daughters, we can like, yo, kaona munhu chakugoda kukutengesera siyana naye. Ma companies chaiwo vanenge vachida kukubatsira and you can tell kuti vanhu vanhu vakuti ndikatengeserwa nhasi zvikatangwa kumberi ndinogona kudzokera and zvinoitika. Kurima hakuzi straightforward. Zvinogona kuitika. Chero mabig companies esamunoziva vanotoitawo maseasons ekuti vanhu vanenge vashandisa zvinhu zvavo asi hazvibude mushe because pane zvinhu zvakawanda pakurima zvinogona kusangana nemi. So ndo zvaunofanira as a farmer kutarira kuti this is a partnership, not rukunotenga. Yes, unogona kunotenga kufarm and city, but farm and city mukayazotarira modho yavo vanotaura nemi kana muchida. Asi uyu manje wauda unotsvaga wepaside peroad zvikazoshanda unomwana ku. Exactly. And there's also this thing that's happening on my fake products. Vanhu vari kutengeserwa mabags efertilizers, tombori fertilizer. So as a murimi usati wapata nemari yako unyatsofunga because investment. The same care yaunoita kana uchichuza kana kuenda mwana wako kuchikoro kana chikafu chauri kutenga ndo yamunofanira kuita pabusiness rako rekurima.
Thank you so much for that. I think our viewers murikuzvinzwa muzango notenga kune mabogas vanenge vari kunze zvitori nani tunono ngekutenga nekutwiro manje vanhu vazhinji now you know Francis they are now vanda zvinhu zvakachipa vanda zvinhu zvefast trade. A lot of people are buying urea instead of AN. AN they white. Those guys they are repackaging. Votora urea voisa mupackage. Iwo woona big runs ZFC woona big runs NutriCorp woona mbari yadaraona NutriCorp. Can you say NutriCorp can be found on mbari?
So our packaging, luckily for us, one, we have liquid fertilizer. We have packaging that is standard. Anywhere else. We are the only distributor. So if you want our product, you come to us. There are no agents currently available that are selling our products. We deal with you one-on-one. So that if something goes wrong, we can correct and help you
compensate. Exactly. Wonderful. So there's some criticisms that are happening in our country right now. For example, if you go for last year, but a lot of people were saying about El Nino, a lot of people were saying about climate change, a lot of people have been saying about soil degradation, a lot of people have been saying about water scarcity. What's your take on that? What's your response can you give to the people that are saying that?
All right. Well, there's climate change. We cannot lie. Just look at the temperatures the last few days. 30 degrees for Harare is quite a lot of temperature. Tata Jera ma 20, ma 30 up to kind of Cambridge. No one knows how to know peace. And not for Harare.
Yes.
So I think I don't get with climate change is the droughts are becoming more consistent. In the last 20 years, there have been more droughts than in the last century at 1900s to 2000. So we have climate change, and now it's up to us as farmers to adapt. Chinondirwadza ndichiona arimi achikutorima achiti mvura inonaya muna November. Mukatarira this year mvura yanaya munayo. But yakatanga rini?
Yakatokurumidza kutanga.
Aiwa yakanyorwa January. It's a normal. Don't have to go to December.
Not 25 November.
Exactly.
That's where the rain started.
But
now we are from January 1 up to still
so it's changing, and it's important for us as farmers zvatinowana kubva pakurima, our profit haingoende munotenga mota chete. Ngaiite investment into the future. Get your irrigation sorted. You can still start farming on 25 November. As can only irrigation.
You can still win.
You can still win. No one saying with Tito Chinja, but invest in irrigation, invest in weather information. Panama apps are not going to subscribe, but we should give you the weather report. Follow that. Right. Invest in training yourself as a murim. Haungangoiti zvoni zvatakapinda ndichiita 20 years ago ndozvandiri kuita. Pane zvinhu zvakawanda, pane ma-biostimulants avakushanda, pane ma-organic fertilizers, pane inonzi precision agriculture, where you can use technology. Manje AI is here. We don't know how it's going to impact agriculture, but it could come a chance where hauchato netsekane nemapest inongoona. Pane ma-drones anoseva fuel yekuspraya munda wako wese. So there's lots of things. Amurima ungati zvoni ini zvandiri kuita zvazvishanda makore esaya zvinhu zvinochinja.
Resistant change.
Any business zvinhu zvinochinja.
Now even now people are learning using our podcast.
Exactly.
They are learning a lot of things. But kudhara maitenda kucollege enda kudegree on this zvinhu. So we are tikudzidza and we are going somewhere. Atiziyo 2030 apart. Maybe atenga kusoreka kurima vanhu vakakurimira kudzimba dzavo. But there's use of hydroponics. This guy they're introducing todangorima pasina soil. Maybe todangorima pasina nutrition. You never know.
You never know. So saranga wakazvibharira musanga uchiti inini ndakambodai handiri because munosara mumashure varimi and you will not be able to recover. Farming is supposed to be something you pass down generation to generation. Manje mukasada kufunga long term uchifunga kuti tozozviona kumberi hakuna kuzviona zvezvatopera zvatodhakwa.
Yeah, that's very true. You know, pangamuchitaura ndabata one of the two things. Ndataura manzwa nezve-biostimulant. So maybe can you tell me more about what is really biostimulant? You know, with the nutrition or the nutrition or any pH level. You know what I'm saying?
Alright, so my biostimulants akasiyana depending on the source product, but I know stimulator plant kuti the best it can be. Ukatarira muivhu mune tupukanana turipo tuchichinja ma-nutrients. Biostimulant inoita kuti iyo tupukanana uchi neplant yako zvinyatsogone kutaurirana, zvinyatsogone kutora ma-nutrients equally. It also helps kuti ma-nutrients acho anyatsofamba in the plant kusvika kumusoro-soro, because kana achibva mumaroots aya pakaita anything chinoitika angona kutadza kusvika kumusoro and you have stunted growth. You might have nutrients musoil but chinhu chako hachisi kukura because pane zvasiri kunyatsofamba mushe. So that's another use of biostimulant. They also, because of their efficiency building in this process yekutora ma-nutrients, it means you're going to use less nutrients. Ma-nutrients arimo hawo wakawanda, especially in Zimbabwe. We don't need the excessive nutrition. Do inozotipa ma-pest amataura mites, ma-aphids anoattractwa ne-nitrogen, but it's just kuti pane kakusataurirana kuitika neplant neivhu. So ndo zvatichiedza kustimulata so that we have better growth, better yields.
Wonderful. So is it true that these stimulants are organic, something chitori chinhu chinotofamba? How true it is? It's an organism, chitorifamba, chitori life.
Aiwa, choose organism. My plants, normally my plants like seaweed, my humic acids, fulvic acids, which are things that are found naturally in the soil. You're just putting a concentrated dose just to stimulate growth. And anobatsira atogadzirisa ivhu at the same time. So unotoona over time ivhu rako kana uchishandisa mabiostimulant chaiwo over time should be better, should be using less, not more. Synthetic manje unoona kuti ukaita 600 kgs gore rino in 3 to 5 years wakuwedzera hazvichashande, but mabiostimulants ndeyekuti unotoramba uchirima uchienda kumberi because anogadzirisa ivhu, anobatsira mambotaura nezvepH. Isusu tine product yedu inonzi Panamid suspension, helps settle pH while providing nutrients. So munenge muchitombospraya pamacrops enyu zvichitobatsirana.
But my question is, ndakanzwa kune zvimbuyu zvirikugadzirwa zvinodya zvimwe zvimbuyu muvhu. Zvinonzi chinete kumwa ndozvemabiostimulants.
Because pasi pevhu pane maactivities akawanda
anoitika beyond our control tisingaoni.
Saka pane zvimwe I think pamwe zvinenge zvichitaura zvinozonodya anonzi manematodes. Saka makabvunzwa pane tunonzi tumanematodes. Hatuna kuipa asi tukawandisa.
Tinokata
Exactly. Because turi part of the ecosystem yeivhu. It's just keeping in balance. And no paunenge uchiti nutrition is not just kungoisa fertilizer. Pana uchaira kuti paivhu pako parikufamba sei. Plant yako yacho ikutora chikafu chaurikuisa zvakanaka here. Pamwe waisa tisiricho uda kuisa chimwe. Pamwe chawaisa crop yako iyi haisi kugona uchitora. So ndo pawana utaira what does my crop need? What does the soil have? Soil test here. Whatever put in my resources. What is the easiest way I can do it? My long-term planning. Farming is every season. It's a business. It's not ranasi.
Wonderful. You know, one of my farmers was doing tomato production in a greenhouse. So this farmer agawa nematodes for A7 greenhouse are 5 by 600 meters, 600 square meter each one. Saka tatasvika harvesting stage. Nematodes over. We tried to mix oxamin, we tried to mix, but it was too late. Because oxamin is a pest, it's an insecticide before we plant, 3 months. We lose the crop. Then after that, the farmer don't want velam, I don't want oxamin. You find the guys on the fumigation. Then the guys they come and fumigate the whole land. Then after some time, Taras on the last month. But there was a certain area and macros that are smoke. So babe, what's your take? Punching Jakarta, nutrition area this way, fumigation and shonga. Or what advice can you give to our farmers? Maybe farmers that are fumigation. Is it okay? Is it I consider the nutrition level in our soil?
Ipapo matotaura mukutobata muchiziva kuti zvakaitika makambouraya kai life yese yange iri muvhu macho. Fumigation haibatsire because hatisi kuda kuuraya zvese, toda kungocontrola manematodes. Hatisi kuda uraya tumwe tumapukanana turimo because vanhu vanofunga kuti tumabugs taunoona, tumabeetles taunoona, toda kuti tikudya zvinhu zvangu zvandarima. Aiwa, tikutodya organic matter iri muvhu imomo tichigadzirisa manutrients achazodyiwa nezviri muvhu. Tunobatsira futi kugadzira aeration yeivhu kutoti mvura ipinde. Samungabvisa mungafumigata. I don't think with fumigation vanochuza fumigate isingaurayi zvinhu zvangofana neherbicide. Wangokanda zvese. Wangoraya zvese. So I think makatouraya mabeneficial plant microbial activity yange iri momo. Saka it will take time to build it back. Unogona kuchigadzirisa organic matter kunge manure, but motombomira zvekushandisa ipapo muchigadzirisa.
About tomatoes, because the farmers need money. I was after 2 weeks. 2 weeks, that I about 2 lines. I was not okay.
Yeah, inyaya yekuti panenge pane zvakatoiswa muri kutorima mumafumigants iwayo yamakaisa ikoko.
So maybe as Nutrico, what advice? I'm going to products that we can engage with you so that we try to save our plants, which are about 2,000 plants.
Alright, so we do have my ingredients at now, my products at now, my biostimulant, my organic fertilizer. So the organics can definitely add organic content, because adding actually organic content back into your soil. Yeah, processed got to the point where now it's close to where it can be used by a crop. And over time it can build your soil health. But it's not a mukaisa,
it takes time.
It takes time. So and you might get an okay yield. I wouldn't say you'll get the best yield, because if you really like over time, within a year,
wonderful. Thank you so much for that. Because my farmer, I'm sure I'm saying that this episode that you're going to learn. Because those guys are not Shanda. After 2 weeks, so you have to
I understand. My name is unenge warwadziwa kuti ndaisa magreenhouse angu 6 ndoona kuti zvese zvafa rega ndizviuraye. But as farmers you have to think again long term. Pane zvinoitika zvekuti unoti handichatodi zvekurima, but pamwe it's a learning curve. Wombomira regroup wonoti let us say next time kuti zviite nani.
Alright, wonderful. Thank you so much. I heard you talking about precision agriculture, about digital technology. So what's your take in optimizing the nutrition? Are we saying this precision farming, use of drones, are they beneficial to your side as a nutrition?
Yes, they are, because we found that applying soil-based fertilizers, it can work, but you're at risk of leaching, things like that. So the nice thing about things like drone, foliar application, and these days there are technologies that enhance how much absorption happens near foliar. So ukatoisa pashizha paya nobva yatotorwa yotoenda kwainofanira kuenda. So drones help with that because they are spraying on the crop. If it's particularly our products which work both sprayed on crop and on ground, kutoisa imwe kudona background ichitobatsira activity yema-microbiome arimomo kuti afambe zvakanaka. So it's something we can use as farmers. I know it's out of the reach of most farmers right now because it's still new technology. So hopefully with time.
Change. A lot of farmers they need to be panel detailed.
No, some of the things but and you do the math of how much it actually costs. You might find it's cheaper. You might find fuel is expensive here in Zimbabwe. You might find that over time using that plus the efficiency of using a drone might be better. So I urge farmers, before you knock something, nicely sit down, understand, calculate. I know I did a maths, I got to see how to go to calculate because you have to save. You might save just $20 compared to using your tractor. But $20 is money yakawanda kana chita 500 hectares. Muone. $20 yakawanda. Unototenga mushonga ngakuchita. So you have to think about that.
Alright. Thank you so much. Then my other question on nutrition. I understand with different types of fertilizers, basal fertilizers, top dressing fertilizer. Now people are talking of foliar fertilizers. So I need you to understand. The team the ones that want nutrients from basal, the ones that want nutrients from top dressing, the ones that want nutrients from foliar fertilizers. No one have nutrients but those three categories. Spray our liquids. Paramita hondo pa internet, people will be saying you kuita X noshanda ina nditigare nechinhu ndozoisa AN padenga ndozosanganisa neAN neIC ndozosanganisa neT ndozoisa manyowa zvichakura. Are we still the plant getting the nutrients that are to your maybe we can still explain from the nutrition table. So that team
Alright, so again tichita disclaimer yedu kurima is very individual. Zvinoenderana neivhu rako nepauri kurima nechauri kurima. Saka murimi munhu akati ndakaisa X ikandishandira hauzioti akaisa X pavhu rakaita sei rinogona kunge ranga riri healthy. So now we are going back to zvamabvunza zvema-nutritions, different fertilizers. That's all inoshanda. Kushanda kwayo is before waisa zvirimwa zvako urikuisa something in the ground chine slow release ndoto anogona kutora ma-nutrients up till the next stage. It's very rare kuti uite basil cover the whole growth of a crop. Kashoma because ukanaya kudiridza panoita inonzi leaching yamunombonzwa yaya. Saka whatever you put in about 4 weeks it's probably no longer in the soil. And masvika pa 4 weeks, 4 to 6 weeks, most crops vakuda top dressing, which is AM. Chainoshanda top dressing, or it doesn't have to be AM. Zvinoenderana necrop yacho nezvamaudzwa nesoil test. But zvinoshanda top dressing is masvika patime yekuti crop yako yaestablish maroots amuground yakuda kukura manje. Maisa chinhu chinoita kuti mashizha akure inyatsotanga kuita photosynthesis yakanaka. Moti fambe kana iri something chisiri kuharvestwa as magreens chikuda kuita mafruits kumberi maakuda kuisa something choita kuti maruva anyatsoita muona ndopamunozoisa tumafolia fertilizer tuya. So iwe unenge wakuona kuti chinhu chauri kukura chine time yakareba sei chiri muground. The longer it is, the more you need to add some extra nutrition along the way. Zvaunoisa kwekutanga uku akashoma kuti musvike halfway through the crops growth zvichiri muground paiba chitoda kuti utope uadd something, or zvaunogona kuita ungoshandisa mafolia fertilizer uchidira every 2 to 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks uchikura kusvika masvika anenge achienderana nestage yegrowth yako.
Alright. Wonderful. I'm learning. Hey, hatudzidza uzodaingofunga kuti kuna vamwe vanoda resistant to change. Ramba kuzama folio hazvishande izvi. Hazvishande izvi. Ndajaira kuisa ipasi. Vamwe kuti ise ipapo izvi zvinotsva. People, a lot of people have been saying a lot of things about nutrition. Also, I discovered a lot of sales providers that will be saying bad about someone's thing for them to penetrate on the market.
Yes.
Someone is saying hazvishande, someone is saying zvinoshanda, someone is saying zvinoita. So I'm hoping people are learning this topic. People are benefiting. So moving on to our discussion, I realized that there's what we call bee pollination. There's what we call pollination in the long run of a certain crop. Chilema fruits or flowers. What we call a pollination. Some they say weed pollination, some they say air pollination, some they say bee pollination. So maybe what can you tell us? Ndona vanhu vazhinji vari nyaya dzinedzinetsa nezamabhuku mwachiti kana uchirima any crop ine maruva unofanira kunge uine mabeehives padhuze so that you get the nutrition from the beehive or inokubatsira kuti the nutrition inenge ichibhalansika. Some are saying nyuchi dzinozoturuma, others are saying tokwanisa kuisa marigold, those flowers. What's your take? Are we benefiting the nutrition from those things? Kana kuti kungo chingwa chiremerawo chekuti paingena zvimaweka bhiya noruma mbavha dzisapinde. What's the take on that one?
Pamwe zvinogona kuitika asana mbofunga unogona keep vanhu away from your crop because nenyuchi. But you see ndokushanda nenature kwateitaura watoona watove nemupurisa akagada zvako manheru hapana anouya. So yes, back to zvandambotaura zviya zvekuti nutrition is not just kudira mafertilizer. Mabees anobatsira futi because pasina that pollination hapana fruit. And you're talking about fruit, and it's part of, and kuti bee uye ipapo, the crop has to be healthy enough kuti bee uye ipapo. So mabeehives kuisa padhuze is very commendable. Zvinobatsira especially kana vachita mafruit trees and ecosystem yavo kuona kuti hapana mabees in the area. zvimwe zvaunogona kuita. I know kuti pane company inonzi Sikada zvavari kuita, vari kurima, vanoita maorchards, vari kurima paside a crop inoattracta nyuchi idzodzo. Vanozoitengesa crop iyoyo, nyuchi dzauya dzichidya iyoyo haina hayo mari yakawanda, but it's kuti nyuchi idzi dziattracte dziende kuorchard yavo. So ndo zvavari kuita, and wadaro vakutongowana futi hani iyoyo yokutengesa. Ndo kurima kuri holistic. Ukatarira paunosvika panzvimbo as murimi, the first thing yatinoita is clearing the land. And then you wonder kuti sei zvinhu zvangu zvisiri kukura. Papari healthy pawakasvika, zvinhu zvichimera, miti iripo, pane tumhuka turi kumhanya-mhanya, asi iwo paunobvisa zvese unoona hapasisina zvokufamba. So you need to keep nature close by. You need to plant your marigolds to attract you. You need to put my beehives padhuze. Kana uchitoita maorchard, kana pasina nyuchi hapana zvaurikuita. Hapana zvaurikuita. So you need to, that's part of helping that nutrition that you put in, they get you to your final output, which is your product, your laundry. You have to incorporate all of that as part of your nutrition plan.
Thank you so much. After this video, I'm going to buy 10 hives. I'm going to put it on my orchard. No one will come. Yeah, wonderful.
I'm also not tapira, because usually it's not to back it up and my crops the strong pollen, nice strong crop,
Yeah. How we are living definitely after this video, I'm going to buy 10. My agenda is not for the pollen or for the pollination, to the people to be electrocuted with the pollen grains. All right, so we are talking of the role of nutrition in agribusiness. So maybe what's your take after 5 to 10 years in this Africa, particularly in this Zimbabwe? What do you see the nutrition aspect? For the 5 years, 10 years, you might doing synthetic fertilizer, you might doing organic farming, you might doing foliar farming, you might doing, I think someone was mixing some of the things that you mix chili, that you spray, that you mix some blood meal, and you spray. What will you take after 10 years? Are we going to achieve the yield that we need for the GDP of the country? For example, if you go to onion, at least we need about at least 100 to 120 tons per day to feed the Zimbabwe only. So what's it take after 5 years for the whole Africa?
The whole Africa. Well, with my company NutriCrop, we're hoping after 10 years we are self-sufficient as Africa. That's what we're pushing for. That's the ultimate goal. It's not saying that you are going to go 100% organic, 100% synthetic. We're going to find something that gives us the best yields so that we can feed our people, and then make sure that we can continue feeding our people for more years to come. Something sustainable. Sustainability is not doing this is bad. It's finding the best solution, which has minimal damage. Because at the end of the day, any intensive cropping is going to have repercussions. One crop, monocrop, pane zvautokanganisa. Saka isusu toda kureduce izvozvo kuti tiwane chikafu chinokwanisa kuti munhu wese agone kudya ave achiguta. Rather than kuti vamwe vanodya chikafu hachisvike, madomasi anoora, anorohwa nemanemato, maonyeni amataura, izvozvo hatisitomubata, tikutoimporta maonyeni as a country. Yes, we can grow these onions and we can feed everyone. Because the land is there, the water is there, zuva ririko, tiringoda chete vanhu kuti titaurirane, tishande tese, tione the best solution for our continent.
Wonderful. So as you are about to round off our segment, maybe you can tell our viewers about nutrition management. You see it in the madomasi akarohwa nezuva anozobuda mvura akaora asati atengwa. A lot of farmers vachimhanyisa nevanhu vona atiyo vachidzoserwa zvinhu zvavo vachitengwa nezvinhu zvavo. A lot of people vachiskipa kumbare. It's about nutrition management. So maybe what's your take or what's advice can you give to our farmers so that they can be aware on nutrition management? Because mumwe munhu ari kuzorifela kumarket zvinhu zvakubuda mvura, zvinhu zvakuputika, chikabatwa chafeja. What's that? What you can tell us?
I'll just like stick to 5 things. I'll leave our farmers with 5 things.
Yes.
Step 1, you need to do your soil test.
Yes.
You need to do it. You don't have to do it every time you want to put in a crop. Why not, after a season, so maybe 6 months. If you're an intensive farmer, I think it's wise for you to go after every crop. But if you're someone you're not gonna wait paunonge waunorima pai, and then warima, then more maita zvinhu over winter panenge pasina chinhu, makunorima futi wakuisa. So that's the first thing.
The first stage. Yes.
Second thing is murimi, don't be hesitant to change. Read, find out, ask questions. Ukatosvika unotenga, ukaona munhu waukubvunza ma-questions asi kugona kudaira about their product, usatenge ikoko. Tenga kuvanhu vanogona kuexplaina. Kusvika wagutsikana iwo murimi kuti ichi chinhu chinogona kundibatsira. The third thing is we need to make sure that we record what we are doing, so that you can make sure kuti kana pane zvawachinja nhasi zvikasashanda haudzokorodzi the same thing. Ukachinja something chikashanda haukuziva kuti chii chandakaita chakashanda. So recording, having a process, making sure you write down things is very important as murimi. The fourth thing, for nutrition, don't take shortcuts. Don't take shortcuts. Zvakachipa zvinodhura.
That's very true. That's very true.
Ukaona kuti inini ndoda kuskipa hangu kuisa top dressing yangu because ndakaudzwa nanhingi kuti hazviiti, paunozonoharvesta madomasi ako angoora. Akungoti ukangomatema mangwana haachatoiti, hausi kugona kumatengesa. And lastly, just keep being hopeful. Farming is not easy. It is not easy.
That's very true.
So you just need to keep trying, make sure that you are taking it with a positive attitude. It's a learning opportunity every day. Apana murimi, chero vahombe chaivo vamunofunda vese vanoita kana 500 hectares. They make mistakes and they are also learning. So be open to learn, be open to talk to other people. Just make sure that you are accepting your failures is not kuti handigone, but as a stepping stone.
Wonderful. Maybe I just want to add one on that 5 to make it 6. And the 6th one, as a farmer, you need to be a good relationship with your workers. Those are the guys that are going to play around with the nutrition.
Yes.
Those are the guys that are going to be the heart of your farming game, because you're not going to be available at your farm. So as long as if you're not in the good books, those guys, they can put overhead. They can put glyphosate here beside as well they are putting foliar fertilizer. I must have a piece. So it is advisable to farmers to make sure your remuneration is up to standard. Whatever you plan with your workers, fulfill their dreams, fulfill their wish, fulfill whatever you plan with them, maybe with their contract. I think if you do that, hapana chinomonesa, because ipapo ukasavagadzirisa, those guys don't run from munhu. Kana riri pino zvaunopisa.
Anogona. And hapana unovhunza unoudza moto wangu
tatakarara. Ende zvaagriculture speaking means zvinoonekwa kuti apa ndaina kuiswa. Apa pakaiswa overrater. Mashizha akukura tikakokamana ari kadii. Saka we believe the farmers, they are going to be benefited. Thank you so much for coming. We hope to see you again here with another discussion. Maybe talking about something related to farming, maybe motivating farms. Maybe in the future we wish to come to Nutrico so that you educate us with this ability. Because if I see mukadzi achita zvinhu varume, it's a motivation. Vanhu vazhinji vanobatira vakadzi kuti vakuroora kugara pamba kuchengeta vana. That's not true. Everyone needs to contribute to the family. Everyone needs to contribute to the country. Everyone needs to contribute even to the GDP. Mwari vanozvunhu mwari anosinga munhu ese nechipo chake. Saka vazhinji vari kutsikirwa chipo chavanhu varume vavo because of money ndokupazisa zvavari kuda. But at least we don't need money. We need your expertise. We need your effort. Kuti tikwanisa kuwana maonyeni akasiyana akaya. Thank you so much. I believe next maybe you can tell us what's last words you can tell our farmers, then you close the shop.
I'm going to give them a 5 little tidbits based on what you said. Do you know kuti the best person kudyara zvirimwa pamunda vakadzi.
That's very true.
Because vakadzi vari very careful zvekuti ukatoshandisa vakadzi you see kuti your mortalities will be low. Asida kuti vari mahagoni hangu but vakadzi pakunyatsobata zvinhu zvakanaka tine care tinonyatsogona. Exactly. Zvatinoita nevana ndo zvatinoitawo futi neturimwa tudiki. So you find kuti women have a big role to play and we are very careful and calculated and we take time. We are very attached to our crops. Wana mukadzi anorima anoda zvimwa
easy to go, yes.
Fungana mbuya wedu wangotaura ainge vachimukira na 6 ari munda anga ari munda mavo vachitaira zvimwa zvavo. So vakadzi we have a big role that we can add to agriculture because us and men working together we can come up with something that will really help our country. So don't think it's just a man's role. I know it's going to take time. Rume vamwe vachiri kuda kudzidza kuona kuti zvinoshanda sei havasati vambozviona and it's not their fault though, it's just how the society was built up. So we'll see how it goes 20, 30, 5 years from now.
Yes.
Let's see the changes that will be in this space.
Wonderful, thank you so much. We hope to see you at the top. All the best in the Nutricom. Just do your best. We don't want you to hear that Nutricom is no longer available because of bitterness or because of what happened in our farmers. We wish you the best. We're hoping to see you in 2030. Nutricom will be everywhere. Maybe you are going to declare out. It will be everywhere. A lot of people will be no resistance to change. A lot of people will be understanding. We hope to see, after 5 years, we're going to see this video, we're going to replay again. You see that this lady will be talking of this one. Maybe you're on another level. Thank you so much. It was nice. As we had our viewers, we learned a lot about the roles of nutrition. So tell us what you learned. Comment in the comment section what you want, what you wish, or what you want to add as well, or what's your contribution so that you're going to learn. Thank you so much. Bye bye for now. Bye.